Hello everyone, welcome back to the Homeowner series. It's an exciting day here for us as we move to the new house. I do recommend you go check out the previous video building the new property. I've already gotten started here on the move early this morning. I drove the GT3 along with the R8 to the new house. Now I also did drop off the enclosed car trailer. That trailer is full of boxes to the rim. We packed everything up from inside the house and were able to fit it in that trailer. Now we are selling the house fully furnished, which means we don't have to move any couches, desks, anything like that. In the new house already has all the furniture. It's going to be a lot of work here for us as we move our truck, toys, and yard equipment to the new property. And I will have to say, you just don't know how much things you own until it's time to move. And we do have quite a lot of things, and the trucks will be put to work quite a lot. Now, I already do have the Honda dirt bike here in the back of the Tremor. I'm thinking we'll load the Ford Bronco up here and head on over. I'm really excited for today here. It's always a big day as we move to the new house, and this will be a lot of work here for us. I'm going to estimate probably a dozen or 2 dozen trips back and forth between the two properties before the end of the day. This will be a little bit of a tight fit here for us as we get loaded up on the trailer. If you do end up enjoying today's video, please drop a like. It's much appreciated here as it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. It looks like we'll be able to do it here now. I thought it would be easier to just drive both sport cars over there instead of trailering them since it's only a few miles down the road. And the wife just kind of picked me up and brought me back here. And this is always tricky, but there we go. Luckily, it's kind of a rock crawler and was able to just drive right up and on. Now, one thing we will have to do is take down this trailer tent here. The new owner doesn't want it, but everything else they want, and they do also want this basketball hoop. So in a way, by them wanting some of the furniture and stuff, it makes it a whole lot easier for us during the move. If you guys are new here to the channel, I do ask that you please subscribe. We are growing faster and faster, and I cannot wait for 100,000 subscribers. Now with the change here to the new house, I will be updating to a brand new save game, which should really help out here with the lag. I have noticed when I've saved so many times on the same save game, that lag starts, and I think switching to a brand new one will be a nice fresh start for the series. Now I do also plan to switch out quite a lot of toys from a few of the trucks to the off-road toys and everything in between. Now I did end up selling the 1999 F350 7.3. It was just such a good offer, I just couldn't pass it down. And I also sold the go-kart to our next door neighbor, and that was a pretty cool thing. His kids will be picking it up later today. Sometimes when you move to a house, you have a yard sale, really anything to help kind of lighten the load, and that selling a few things really did help me out here. But here we are at the new property. It's so nice, and I think for now we'll just try to put everything inside of the 4-car garage. Luckily it's a pretty big garage, but hopefully we don't jam too much things in there. So let's first put the sport cars away, and I really want these out of the way so they don't get scratched or anything like that. And let's get the doors opened up. Now the GT3 will be staying here. I won't be selling this, but possibly the R8 will be selling for a much cheaper car. I definitely want something maybe 100,000 or less, and maybe another cheaper Porsche would be a cool thing. But let me know down below, guys, what other sports cars should we own? Really don't want to buy a Ferrari. Those are just way too expensive here. But let's get this parked up, and actually we want it kind of as close to the back as we can, because I think we are going to have to put quite a lot of things in front of these cars. I've really been enjoying the Homeowner series here, and moving to a brand new house like this gives us a fresh start. And I have so many unique projects going on once we kind of get all settled in. Now I also really want to build kind of a garage over here. I won't say too much about it. I might do a whole video building that garage in Giants Editor, because that will be a ton of fun. Can't wait for that. But until then, we are just going to have to fit everything inside of this small garage. Although it is small to us, it is very big, and it should be able to fit all of our toys. Oh yeah, we'll be able to fit the lawnmowers and everything here in the front. Now what I'm thinking here is we'll probably just put the tailgate down a few ramps and just kind of roll it right off the back Alright, let's see where we should put the dirt bike here. I really want it kind of in front of the cars, but I also do want it off here to the side, just in case it falls over. We don't kind of have it falling on the sport cars. We don't have too much room here in the driveway to really turn around a trailer, especially when we do have other things in here, so we'll just kind of back down the driveway. Now, one of the biggest things about this house that I really wanted was a driveway that had a little bit of twists and turns, not exactly a straight driveway like we have, but we might end up doing pavers. I'm not really sure yet, and a lot of you guys gave me some great feedback and improvements to do, and we'll be doing those just like we did to the previous house. Now I'm thinking we'll use a following mod to bring both the trucks over here next time. I think we'll load this up with quite a lot of equipment, the 1025R, all of those attachments. I think that is what we will do for this one. Always moving is always just a big thing here for us. Whenever one moves, let me know down below in the comments, guys, if you have ever had to move houses. It's a lot of work here, and I didn't really realize we had this much trucks and toys until this morning when I was looking at everything and just seeing how we're going to move it. Now, the new owner of this truck should be picking up the 7.3 here shortly as well. I definitely want to get another project truck, but maybe a Duramax, maybe a Cummins here. I just use so many Fords here in videos. I just really want to change it up here for all of you guys. So let's bring this around, but I think we'll go get the other truck and trailer loaded up here. I think that'll be a little bit easier for us. Now, I also do want a swimming pool as well, but maybe we'll change it up and do a few things different with a new pool design. I really don't want just another rectangle pool, so I have to look at all of that and just kind of see. But let's get the 1025R loaded up. Actually, let's get this loaded up first, I guess, and then we'll get the mower loaded up. We'll try to put as much attachments on this as well. Now, I have noticed the 1025R is just so heavy. I'm not sure exactly why it's so heavy, but there we go. So we'll fold up the ramps, and that should stop the big old wheelie. And yes, that does. That's good. Now, we definitely need a much bigger mower. I'm not sure if we'll be keeping this here. We need something a lot bigger than a 72-inch for 6 acres. I really don't want to hire a lawn person. I just want to mow the lawn myself, nice and relaxing, and we might have to mow it every few weeks instead of every weekend like I really plan to. But we are also taking this Honda. We'll just kind of roll it on out. It's a lot easier than turning it on, and we should just fit this right on the back. Now, I really did enjoy this property. One of the best properties for detail-wise. You guys also really did like it as well, which was awesome here. Now, I will have to say the wife has been driving this truck and trailer quite a lot over the last day, and she's actually kind of like it. And I like this trailer a lot, not having the big old sides and the big ramp on the back. But wow, everything fits on there pretty good. Alright, last up, let's get all those attachments loaded up here on the trailer. I'm not sure exactly how they're all going to fit. Maybe we'll put a few things here in the truck. I think that's what we'll have to do, but let's see if we could just kind of slide a few of these out. And, yeah, oh yeah, actually how we parked it. We could put a few things here in the tailgate. Yeah, so let's definitely bring the snowblower. We definitely will need this in. Definitely some stuff will be getting switched out, changed out over time here, and we do have quite a bit of time. But we'll put that there. Not the best fitment, but we just kind of have to do what works. The wheelbarrow, let's see. Actually, we could put it inside of this trailer, and then I will probably have to come back for that. But definitely all these attachments I really want to bring. Now, if you guys have not already, I do recommend you go give me a follow over on Instagram. I am posting every single day over there some pretty cool sneak peeks and updates about the channel. And I am still working on quite a few big projects here, some new mods as well for some videos, which is always a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of just working on mods, featuring them here in videos, and just showcasing some pretty cool, neat things. Now, this is always a bit tricky, this snowblower attachment, but maybe we don't need the snowblower if we have this as well. Oh yeah, we'll be able to fit that here. Pretty full trailer load, and we can't forget the mower deck. It might have been a good thing here for us to put the mower deck on first, but I wasn't really kind of thinking there. Now, I definitely want to kind of strap it down. We'll have to come back here for the backhoe attachment for sure, but I definitely want to bring the mower attachment, and we do have to be out of here by the end of the day as well, so we don't have too much time. But let's get this, and then we'll get over to the new house. And I think for now, we might leave all the attachments just on the trailer. I'm not sure where to put them, and we don't want anything to fall or anything in the garage. Awesome, so we got the full trailer loaded up here. Actually, some of these are strappable, which is awesome as well. And oh yeah, the F250 can definitely feel the weight here, so we'll be as careful as we can as we kind of head back to the main road. Now, I think maybe over time we might come back here, just kind of take one last look at this property over time. I think that would be a pretty cool thing to do, just to kind of see what this property was and see what the new owners do to it. Right, so let's get the wife to follow me right behind, and then this will probably be the last time you guys will be seeing me come to this house here on camera. I do quite a lot of things here off camera, especially to get ready for videos like this, and moving is a big thing. Now, you guys might ask, why don't we take the lift? Anything inside here? Well, that all sold with the house. We made these improvements to the garage, and definitely probably one of the best garages I've ever kind of built here for farms. And I definitely want to lift. I want cabinets, another compressor, and we'll build it bigger, and we'll just do everything better than we did here. Oh yeah, I can definitely feel the weight here on the back. I mean, that's quite a lot. That mower, I would say, is 1,200 pounds, and it's a pretty small trailer as well, so you could feel that extra weight. We're leaving the house here for one of the last final times. We have quite a bit of things. We only have to come back for, I think, only a few last attachments here that really didn't fit on this trailer. And this trailer and this truck is pretty fully loaded, along with the Ranger Raptor. I hope everyone is excited for everything to come here. It's going to be a ton of fun making improvements, really making this new house, even though we built it ourselves, even better than what it was. I do want a swimming pool. I do want some sort of garage, and I really want to kind of give you guys kind of a sneak peek in with the garage, but I also want it to be a big surprise because I do have a pretty cool idea for what we'll be getting next. Every time I come over here to this new street, though, every time I see this new house, I'm like, wow, we are able to own this. And now I definitely am thinking about seeing if we could kind of get a job here with this series to also make that realistic. A lot of you guys over the last 3-4 months have been asking me to get a job here with the series, and that would definitely make it a lot more realistic for us in general. And I think I am interested in that. But let's kind of get pulled up here. I kind of like this driveway. It's just so big, and that is awesome. We'll put the tailgate down, put the ramps down, and then let's get going here. We didn't lose anything. That was a good thing. Wow, I'm actually surprised. There's just so many moving pieces going on today that sometimes you could forget. But let's bring this over here. I think we'll get a few things unloaded and then we'll call it a day. But this small trailer is one of my favorite trailers. It's so cool. So let's get this off and then we'll kind of bring it over. Sometimes it is tricky to get these things rolled off, but we'll roll it right off. Perfect. And this is just light enough for us to roll. And why don't we just turn it on? It's just going to be a little bit easier, save us a little bit of energy. So like I did touch upon, I do have to kind of completely unload that trailer. It's full of boxes. It's going to be a lot of work here, but it will be well worth it here when we are done. We'll get this turned in here for now. This seems to be good. Now I do want to do a full custom garage build, remove these cabinets, everything on the walls, and just do it just like we did the last one. Let's get this mower here unloaded. I think this mower should be good enough for us to get going, and then we'll have to see. But you guys can see the F250 is pulling a wheelie there. I'm not sure exactly what's happening with this camera view as well. Seems like I'm running into a bit of a problem with that camera view. Not sure exactly, but I will have to look into that. Sometimes I have noticed there are some problems with some of the mods, but it was working just a few minutes ago. And I forgot to turn it off there, so we'll get it turned off, and that's pretty much it. So this garage will be jam-packed here. Quite a lot of things will be put in it, and I think why don't we get the 1025R unloaded, and then we'll call it a day. And let's see, am I allowed to pick it up? Sometimes Picking things up is always tricky, and look, that guys, I can't really pick that up, but that is okay. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Moving over to the new house, there's quite a bit more, which I will just finish up here off camera. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for the next one, and subscribe for more.